Am I eligible for federal student aid? If you are wondering whether you qualify for federal student aid, you are not alone. Many students ask this question as they plan for college. Let's break down the eligibility requirements so you can see if you can access this financial support. First, you need to have the right education qualification. This means you should have a high school diploma or its equivalent. If you completed a homeschool program, that works too. There are also alternative tests that can show your ability to benefit from higher education. Next, your enrollment status matters. You must be enrolled or accepted into a degree or certificate program at an eligible school. This includes colleges, career schools, and trade schools that participate in federal student aid programs. Citizenship is another important factor. You need to be a United States citizen or a United States national. If you are not, you may still qualify as an eligible non-citizen. This includes lawful permanent residents with a green card or individuals with an approved arrival-departure record. Having a valid Social Security number is also necessary. There are some exceptions for students from certain United States territories, but generally, you will need this number. In addition to these basic requirements, you must maintain satisfactory academic progress. This often means keeping a minimum grade point average and completing a certain number of credits each semester. You cannot be in default on a federal student loan or owe money on a federal grant. Also, make sure you have not exceeded the maximum loan limits for federal student loans. When it comes to income, there is no specific income limit to apply for federal student aid. Some programs, like the Pell Grant, are based on financial need. Others provided regardless of your income. Your eligibility and the amount of aid you may receive are determined by the information you provide on the free application for federal student aid. This application considers factors like your family size and the cost of attendance at your school. Understanding these eligibility criteria is important for financial institutions like banks and credit unions too. Federal student aid can reduce the amount students need to borrow privately. This affects the demand for private student loans and education-related financial products. Students who qualify for federal aid usually show a baseline of eligibility and academic progress. This can be a positive factor when financial institutions evaluate creditworthiness for additional financing. Encouraging students to complete the free application for federal student aid can increase their access to federal grants and loans. This can lower their overall debt burden and improve their ability to repay any private loans. In summary, if you meet the basic criteria of education qualification, enrollment status, citizenship or eligible non-citizen status, and maintain academic progress, you are likely eligible to apply for federal student aid. This aid can include grants, loans, and work-study opportunities, which can greatly impact your financing options for college. Understanding these details can help you plan effectively for your education.